How y'all doing today, YouTube? It is Vlogmas Day 11. I'm in such good spirits. Yesterday I hit 4,000 subscribers. So for today's vlog, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? My roommate's dog is intruding my vlog, y'all. Let me see if he wants me to pick him up. Nah, buddy, you too heavy. I can't even do that. Anyways, let's get back on traffic. So in honor of today's accomplishment, I am going to take you back down memory lane of my channel. But y'all know what time it is. Like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with all your peers, and of course, ring that bell.
What, beep.
Okay, y'all. So first things first, thank y'all for sticking with this channel. I know I started this channel last summer when I was in Wyoming, and I've accomplished a lot since then. But first things first, I want to start off by thanking a few people for helping me get this far. First things first, I want to thank my awesome job for allowing me to take the time to vlog and even use my coworkers sometimes as props, and just for them supporting my channel and allowing me to have such a platform and just have freedom of speech channel. The second person I want to thank is Queen Savage, because she was there and she inspired me to start a YouTube channel. She brought to my attention that I have a great sense of humor and that I have a lot going on, and she even used a couple of my beats on her channel. So y'all show some love to her and give her a follow if you haven't already. So shout out to her. Then the next person I want to thank is Trend Genius, because he really inspired me to keep going with YouTube and be consistent. And he also encouraged me that I had a story and that making a YouTube channel would be a good idea. So thank you for that, big bro. I'm a star seed for life. All right. So the next person I want to thank my awesome cameraman. You know who you are. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to vlog me, record me, even when we were working. You committed to that, even on the days when I didn't feel like it. Thank you for being my cameraman and capturing great moments. There are some moments on this channel I never would have imagined we would have captured if it wasn't for you. So thank you, sir, for being my awesome cameraman. Yeah, so that's enough for thanking people. Of course I want to thank my awesome subscribers. So now I'm going to take y'all down to the memory lane. That's enough thanking. I'm going to discuss my top videos from this channel as well as my least favorite ones. Okay, y'all. So now let's get into my favorite videos. This light kind of bright. I'm going to have to turn this down. I'm like looking at my glare in this video. Alright, y'all. So my first favorite video of all time, Thunderdome episode 10. I think that episode as a whole kind of set the tone for my channel, and I really love that episode because it starts off with me wanting to play the game and a friend encouraging me to go to Thunderdome and continue to record, basically reminding me why I started the YouTube channel. And it's a really good episode because the chef that judges this episode, he does the theme as vegan, and I thought it was very competitive, and the two cooks that played, they did a great job and executed. So Thunderdome episode 10 is my all-time favorite episode on my channel. My second favorite episode of all time, Chicken and Waffles. Why? Because that's one of my specialty dishes. It's also one of my most successful chef specials of all time. And the funny thing is, it's also my most viewed video on my channel. And I think this episode has a lot of good jokes. It also has a lot of good visuals, and most of all, I got to witness good feedback from my chef special, and overall it was a hit because we worked that day on my job and we got slammed. So Chicken and Waffles is my second favorite episode on this channel. Now my third favorite episode, this is my third and final favorite episode, my Headshots collab with Joe Funk Photography. That guy is an amazing photographer. Before I had even started vlogging, I asked him was it okay if we collabed, and he said it was okay. And I just think overall that episode is just so awesome and professional. He did such a great shot on he did such a great job on my slate shots as well as the headshots. So salutes to him. That's my third favorite episode on this channel. You guys check that out as well. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to my least favorite episodes of this channel. Okay, Now we're gonna move on to my least favorite episodes. I mean, believe it or not, I don't love everything I post, and not every episode is going to be good. Number 1, Thunderdome episode 4. I don't even know where to start with how bad this episode is. First of all, I was very sick this episode, and I wasn't even planning to go to Thunderdome at all. Like, I had just accepted the fact that this is going to be the one episode that I don't do, and I wasn't going to do it. But thankfully, my awesome cameraman filled in for me because he knew I wasn't feeling well, and he shot the video on his phone. Unfortunately, that's where things kind of went wrong. The quality was trash. There was a lot of missing clips that were needed for the episode. It just overall was a bad episode of Thunderdome series and a bad episode of my channel. You know, I thank him for helping me out, but the quality was just overall trash. And then there's a moment where I do kind of arrive and I just look like a straight up zombie. I wasn't feeling well, but I was there to support my lead because, you know, he was like my strongest cook in hand, and he was filling in and doing Thunderdome. Unfortunately, he did lose, but that's not really why I hate this episode. Overall, just the quality of it was trash, and just the fact that I looked like a sick zombie because I was a zombie in this episode. But I do whatever I can to support anybody that needs it, and that's just not my favorite episode. All right, so my second least favorite episode, Managers Are Bullies. Let's talk about it. First of all, that is a very harsh title, but there came a point in my professional career where I had been protecting people that weren't necessarily protecting me, and they were like, you know, doing me dirty. So it was time that I finally spoke on it, and it actually kind of left an impact. The type of impact where it had my YouTube channel to get monetized. But here's what I don't like about the video. Why is it that the video that got my channel monetized is the video that's also demonetized? Because I wasn't aware on YouTube that you can't say the A word. And in the video, I basically said verbal attack. We're gonna say attack because I don't want this video to get demonetized. But anyways, you can't say that word on YouTube because it's just a bad word. There's a lot of words on YouTube you can't say, but apparently because I said that word so many times, and it's also in the thumbnail, they had to demonetize it, and I don't like that video because of that. Another reason I don't like that video is because I've always been about uplifting others, and I've always been about being positive and just sharing my platform with people I love and respect. And unfortunately, I feel like that video was a video of exposing people, and unfortunately, I did get a few phone calls about that, but I mostly did that video to spread awareness because we live in a time where people think being verbally attacking is normal, and I don't feel it's normal, especially at the workplace. I basically let what one person said affect my career forever, and I needed some time to think. Like, I would never stop being a chef just because I wasn't respected and appreciated for one person. That's where you pack your bags and go somewhere else, and that's what I did, and I'm so glad I did that. But because of all those reasons, I don't like that video. I will say it taught me that you can't use that word, and it also taught me how important it is to stand up for yourself. Managers are bullies. Let's talk about it. I mean, come on now, that is just such a harsh title, but that's my gift of gab, I guess. Now this last video, this one is my least favorite video of all time. I know I said the first one was, but this one is really like, we're just gonna get into it. All right, my final least favorite video of all time. This one is just a video I'm not proud of. I cringe every time I go through my platform and I see it, but just get ready for it. How to make the perfect omelet breakfast buffet style. No, I hate this video. Number one, the audio is absolutely bad. You can barely hear what I'm saying. Number two, the cameraman at the time, he didn't really zoom in on the good parts. And overall, I just hate this video. I feel like it's just so clickbait, and you don't really get much out of it. You know, you don't really see me get the technique down. You don't really see me do a good flip on it. It's not as confident as it was, and also the quality of it isn't exactly the best. But I will say, I do love the impact that this video has made, because I didn't know it, but a lot of people use that video to train for the omelet station at the restaurant I used to work. However, I don't feel that video is my absolute best. honest, if I could go back and redo that video and hopefully get the same numbers, I would. But overall, that is my least favorite video of all time on this channel. I'm not proud of it. I don't think I'll ever watch it again. Maybe if my nephew or little cousins want to watch it with me, that's the only time I'll watch it. But please, I'm not proud of it. I never want to see that video again. I'm pretty sure there's millions of other videos making almost that are better than that one. So yeah, but before I wrap this video up, I just want to give another final shout out to everybody that supports this channel, that, you know, doesn't tell me they watch it or does tell me they watch it. Like, I appreciate y'all for sticking with me and being there for me. You know, now that I'm monetized, I'm anxiously waiting on YouTube to cut the check, but I'm not rushing it. That's not why I do this. I do this just because I want the world to see what I go through. That's why I call it YungBartTV. Whoa, YBTV. But anyways, yeah, so I just want to thank everybody that supports me. And I also want to give a shout out to the overall state of Wyoming and Colorado, because looking at my analytics, or however you say that word, those are the two most popular states that support my channel. And that says a lot. My own hometown didn't make the cut. I'm sorry, my own home state didn't make the cut. So that says a lot that people in Wyoming and Colorado really love this channel. So thank you guys, bro. So I like to thank those two awesome states for being my most loyal fan base. And to all the countries and all the other regions of the world that support this channel, thank you for what's going to come from this channel in the future, like what to expect. I hope to drop more music. I hope to do more collabs. I hope to, you know, just spice it up a little. That's one thing that I notice about my channel. Like, it gets better every episode, but I really want to spice it up a little. A lot of you video editors are really up there with the effects and transitions. I'm gonna get there one day, but for now I'm just kind of doing it the humble way, doing it my way, and look where it's gotten me, 4,000 subscribers later. That's all for today's vlog. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share my channel with all your peers. We're only going to grow more and more.
What, beep.